ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Hand of Fate 2. This is our second video. We will be continuing our game. So, I'm looking forward to this. We are on to the Magician quest. Hello. Let's start.
I have clawed my way back, beyond the 13 gates, to this mortal realm. Welcome to my challenges. Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair, in the hope of awakening.
Let's start the Magician. We have a companion.
All mages are my children. This one, however, I would rather disown.
Magic shield, respin wheel, ranged magic. Let's continue with that. Let's add some encounters. What do we want to add? We've done the damage, we've done deep water. Let's do arm wrestling. And let's add in the old maiden, shall we? I do want to do Fork in the Road, but not quite yet. What does this even do? Okay, we have to draw it to uncover it, I think. We'll do the Soldier Sword. We don't know what that does yet either. And we'll make sure we have the shield in there. We'll have the equipment. Ow! Actually, let's remove the shield. Oh no, we must have the shield in there. Apparently, we have to fill the deck. Okay. The Magician. Rescue the missing Empire soldiers from a town plagued with corruption. Growing Scourge. Prepare to fight corrupted. Avoid Empire. Lose gold for every Empire killed. Alright, let's start. Let's really try not to die or to kill the Empire.
A casual call to heroism. How many adventures start thus?
A casual call to heroism. The Magician.
For
Whispers
100
from the
years
west.
I have thought about nothing but the game. I was defeated. It is true. I became complacent long before then. I thought I knew everything about the game and what it could be. Now you see before you the extent of my research. I have crafted this game anew.
Well, thank you for crafting it anew. Your conversation with a fur trader is interrupted as Malacalypse arrives in a flurry. The whisper speaks of trouble at the edge of the Empire. The town of Westwind is suffering against the Blight. Let's find out more about Westwind. What makes Westwind special? I've traveled far to escape the oppression of the Empire. Westwind gave me my freedom, and I intend to return the favor. Where is it? Westwind is at the outer edge of the Empire. While the Emperor focuses on the capital, its nobles and merchants, those at the fringes are neglected. Empire protection. A small garrison is meant to be protecting the town, but apparently they are all either dead, drunk, or missing. Alright, let's head to Westwind and help out. You return to the markets and ask if any traders that are headed to Westwind might need an escort. There are three options: a stonemason, a food wagon, or a weaponsmith. Let's go with the weaponsmith. You arrange an uncomfortable ride jammed in amongst the many tools of a weaponsmith headed far west. Better than the village's axe, which is a heavy weapon. Yeah, let's equip this sword. You arrive at the town of Westwind to defend the town. You'll need to locate as many Empire soldiers as you can before the Blight invades. Let's go. Well, let's look at the inventory first. We got a wooden shield on. We got a soldier's sword. See, soldier sword, shield, adventures guide. Let's go.
Commerce thrives in even the
general
most
store.
unusual of locations.
Let's see what we can buy in the equipment category. Whoa, okay. 8 blades, armor break, one-handed. At some point, doing that would be good. Let's buy food. Dang, that food is spendy, but we'll need it. It's worth it. Go buy the food. We've got no more money. Let's leave. What's over here? Arm wrestling. The Carnival of Strength travels from village to hamlet searching for the strongest from all over the land. Each visit, you will wrestle only one opponent. Each win advances you to greater opponents and greater rewards. In the second round of the competition, you sit opposite the aged frame of Huntley Toothless. He boasts about once being a silencer for the Thieves Guild. Target score 12.
Dice are a constant reminder of death. The singular is die,
Let's re-roll the
as I'm
2.
sure you know, and they are often called bones for the material from
That
which they
got
were
worse.
crafted. Here, however, they may also bring a touch of life.
The haggard ex-hitman appears to know some type of hand grip that numbs your muscles. You are defeated. After being knocked out of the second round, you receive only a small prize. 10 gold is still good. You take the lesser reward for losing in the competition of strength. When you return, a new contest will begin. Alright, let's go up. Where are the soldiers?
The Empire
Captured
reaches
soldiers.
too far. The North has gone from a loose collection of tribes to something to truly fear.
You find some Imperial soldiers strung up by Northerners. Fight to free them. They're
Let
not
us
gonna
see
pay
if the
for that.
mage can help you here.
Malakalypse, you better do something good. Hey, Malakalypse, we get to see you this time, trickster extraordinaire. Oh, I like that intro for him. Malakalypse, a magician, a jester, and a vagabond. When activated, Malakalypse casts a protective spell on you that can block a single hit. Companion ability is left bumper. Okay.
Else, I'll get a song out of this.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay, well, we'll just stab you in the back then. That works for me. So, those guys pack a bit more of a punch than I anticipated, dealing 10 damage a blow. And I took 2 of them. Captured soldiers. Hey, we get some equipment. Yeah, what is this? Damaging defense. Against corrupted, defend causes 30% of your weapon damage to attackers. Reduces movement speed. Use defend to block attacks from ranged enemies. Or one-handed can riposte between enemy combo attacks. Armor breaker. Yeah, let's take the cardinal blade.
Like a compass, it indicates the truth of all directions.
And we get 3 food. And we got 2 recruits. Yes, we got the cardinal blade up. We will need a better sword.
Your
or a
companion has
better
his own
shield.
story to tell.
You're right.
You must wonder if this is a tale of a hero or a villain.
You arrive at the city markets to meet with Malakalypse's associate. He's got some problems. You find him sitting on a blanket by the sewer gates. You can't tell whether he's a goblin, a human, or an animate pile of greasy rags. With a few wilted daisies and duckweed tied with rope are flopped on the ground around him. Merc! Malakalypse calls to the creature, arms outstretched. I have a favor to ask you, my handsome friend. The greasy goblin man raises a hand to stop the bard's prattle. 10 gold first. You know that. Malakalypse looks at you expectantly. Let's give him 10 gold. Malakalypse steps forward as Merc counts the coins. Merc, old bean! The bard furtively looks around, quickly waving at his shoulder. I require help in removing a certain illness. Merc considers Malakalypse for a while. That kind of information costs more than a few coins. You splutter indignantly. I will require a test of skill from him. He turns and points at you. Pick a flower and eat it. the greasy florist displays his meager wares. Malocalypse nods as if this were a fair request. The forget-me-not, the daisy, or the luminous purple flower. Let's eat the forget. The purple flower could be poison. The forget-me-not. Let's eat the purple flower. The flower has a crispy burnt texture. Oh my lord. We're re-rolling them all. Give me something good. 15? Oh, we pulled it off.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
Thank goodness. Merc watches eagerly as you begin to choke. Malocalypse, for his part, shows some sign of concern. Your eyes bulge and water. Suddenly, someone begins slapping you hard on the back. You cough, and a hard lump falls from your mouth. It's a solid gold statue of Merc. Malocalypse cheers while you catch your breath. Merc nods, happy with the results. He beckons Malocalypse closer. Of those of us left, you should seek Ira of the Vale. She knows something of the cure. Last I heard, she's hiding out in the underneath.
Nicely done.
Okay. We got it. Oh no, not her. Malocalypse straightens his neck shell nervously. The greasy goblin man giggles maniacally. Yes! Her. She'll likely eat your bones before she lets you speak. Now, if you excuse me, I have a business to run. With that, Malocalypse's associate turns away and hurls a bouquet at a shocked passerby. Flowers? Fresh flowers? Buy 'em or I'll eat your eyes. Okay. Works for me.
Here we begin to see one of the small ways I've changed the game. Each challenge differs both in their rules and their objectives. Even those cards which were once the stairs now vary per challenge, as you will see.
The West Wind Tower bell chimes feverishly. The town crier bellows, "There's corrupted inside of the town! They broke through the sewers and into Louse Lane. Our brave soldiers have gone down to sort it out." You arrive to find West End's few remaining soldiers huddled at the entrance to its poorest area, Louse Lane. "We cannot let the corrupted spread. For the good of the town, we must dispose of anyone who has been tainted, even a little." Let's join the soldiers. Join in the fight against the corrupted. There are 4 blight and 3 steel. And we've got a trickster with us. There we go. There's the blight. We gotta watch them show up this time. Curse you fellows. Inflicted the first touches of corruption, bring forth the darkest elements of their victims. The infected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when health is low. Use a finisher before they recover. Well, that went well. Also, I like that active ability. With the corrupted threat removed, you've ensured that these soldiers survive to aid in the town's defenses. We got 3 more recruits. The soldiers help you scavenge what you can from the remains of the poor souls taken by the corruption. Hey, we got some equipment. We'll take the shield.
It's a thing you put in front of you so people don't hit you. I'm sure you can work it out.
Thank you, you sarcastic fellow. So we are gonna go up and around. Yeah, let's go up and around in a second.
Always treat those who feed you with respect.
Tight
Even I stand by this rule, and I have respect for few.
This is true. Never insult the cook. You chance upon a wooden cart overflowing with pears, pies, and many items otherwise. A wonderful smell wafts from the cart. Malachlips shakes his head. Poor old Chester. This is why you should never be seduced by the wiles of a woman. Coin slave. They'll break your heart and leave you selling your lemon tarts with little business sense. The old farmer hawks his wares to passerbys, tarts, pies, and exotic lies. Chester nods glumly as you approach. What would you like to buy this terribly dreary morning? Well, let's buy an exotic light. These nomads, you can't trust them. He passes you a fruit that is by all accounts a lemon, except that it is the size of a large melon, coming into our lands, stealing our hearts. Chester stares in a kind of wistful gloom at the exotic fruits for a while, before he finally decides on a price.
Now you wager for more than mere success and failure. You choose the very stakes
Oh,
themselves.
Lord. Are you happy with the paying this price? No, I don't have that price. Chester seems strangely affronted at this. He takes the fruit from your hands and coldly asks you to leave. Poor Chester.
In my day,
The market
thieves
thief.
kept their distance. None would pickpocket a mage for fear of failure, or worse, success.
The market bazaar is a hive of activity. Traders from across the land call out to passerbys to sell their wares. As the sun... As the sun beats down on the crowded streets, you pause briefly to draw water from a fountain. You feel something tug at the inside of your tunic. Turning quickly, you discover a pickpocket making off with some of your belongings. You jump to your feet and catch a glimpse of the thief as they weave through the crowd. Let's see if we can't catch this guy. Huge success! The thief is nimble, but you manage to gain on them as they negotiate the crowd. With the thief almost in arm's reach, they knock over a barrel of ampoules in an attempt to hinder you. Let's reroll these two. Oh! So close.
The dice are fair, and thus
The
you have
apples roll
lost
across the ground in
this
front of you
round.
and you lose your footing and land squarely on your back. The thief gets away. You dust yourself off and continue your journey. Gosh darn, almost got the general store again. Let's see what I can sell. We'll sell the soldier's sword because we've got the cardinal blade. Yeah, let's sell the soldier's sword. Ooh, the battered helm. Only one helm can be equipped at a time. It adds 4 to my defense. See, I want the Bastion of Purification at some point. What's food costing you? So, we're gonna buy that battered. It changed. Restore 10 life when activated. Can be used from camp. Powerful combat item with a limited number of uses. It will buy that.
There's nothing possible without healing. You and I must heal more than ourselves. We must heal this world.
Of course we must.
Now
The
your
last
chance presents
stand.
itself. At last, stand in the defense of the peasantry. What noble traits you display already.
Let's search for more recruits. You retreat from the bell tower in the west end to search for more recruits. Let's come here.
They place themselves
noble.
in these dire positions, and then expect a hero to come rescue them when things become too much.
While patrolling the outskirts of Westwind, you hear the clash of steel and the unmistakable groan of corrupted. Your investigation leads you to a distressed nobleman perched on the roof of his carriage. Thank the gods! I was heading to tea with the Duke Gilbert when we were ambushed. My footman left me here to fight them off, but the brawl has now dispersed into the forest. The nobleman peers fearfully at the tree line. If you stay here and protect me, I can pay We're going after the soldiers. 2 steel versus 6 blighted. You rush into the forest, quickly encounter a squad of Empire soldiers battling the corrupted. Oh, there's not even a squad. 2 people is not a squad. 2 people means there's problems abounding. Yeah. Hey, we get to see the Cardinal Blade fall in. Yeah. Prepare for violence in every major direction. Oh, that's what I did. Okay. We'll just run him through. Let's just bounce around here, stab him. Did you kill the other guy too? Did you kill the soldiers? Jerks killed my soldiers! I've not got enough to actually defend properly. We got equipment.
A shield.
We got a shield that works. We got some food. Although the corrupted have been vanquished, no Empire soldiers remain. You return to the road and find the wreckage of the noble's carriage. You head back to West End. That is unfortunate.
Age turns us
The old
all.
maiden.
She has done rather better than I in the time that has passed.
Walking through a shady forest, you encounter a frail old maiden. She stops to greet you. For centuries I have helped the mortals to find themselves lost in my forest. Is there anything that may help you on your journey? We'll ask for gold. No amount of gold will satisfy a mortal, but if that is what you wish, her ancient voice falters at the words as if long unused. 5 gold, every little bit helps. What have we got
They
here?
got
Captured
themselves
soldiers.
into this mess.
3
I don't
frosts.
see why you should get them out.
Let's fight to free them. I don't have my riposte ability anymore. But if I can properly block, they will take some damage. 30% of my damage is like 4 damage from properly blocking right now. Hey fellas. Ooh. There we go. That fight went a lot better than the last one. They only took 1 hit too, I think. Now we've got some more soldiers to go fight the blight, the corruption, the death-dealing individuals. Hretha's Wager. Golden Fortitude. Acquire 50 gold on a single map to gain 40 max life. Then discard this card. So we got 15 life from that. 15 gold from that. Let's come here.
Another chance to redeem yourself.
Atop Westwind.
Let's see how you handle it this time.
Atop Westwind Town Hall is a large bell tower. It used to signal the day's end for workers in the mines and the surrounding fields, but now it will summon Westwind's defenders. Do you wish to summon soldiers you have recruited? Ring the bell. As night cloaks Westwind, you can sense the corruption rising from the shadows all around you. You survey any soldiers you've managed to recruit. We've got 7. You have gathered a large group of soldiers to defend the town. Here's hoping you won't need any more. Terror of Blight. 3 of Blight, 3 of Blight. You must survive till morning when Imperial reinforcements will arrive. Let's give a rousing speech. Oh. No, we failed. The soldiers appear unmoved by your words and remain fearful. Let's fight it out. There's the Terror of Blight. Let's see what you look like. Terror of Westwind. As the final vestiges of humanity are erased, the Terror awakes. Use Bash to break the Terror's corrupted armor and defeat it with a finisher before it regenerates.
With all these soldiers, you don't think you could have pressed me home?
Oh, hello. There we go with you. Okay, so we did lose two. Oh, well, that was an interesting move, but thankfully we managed to survive some. Last stand.
A mighty creature of chaos felled by your power. Does it satisfy you?
Once
Bloodshed. Knowing those you destroy were once simple peasants going about their day.
Once the corrupted behemoth falls, the rest of the minions flee, their spirits broken. The soldiers erupt in cheers praising your valor. You can rest until morning, ready to greet the reinforcements, with the town already saved. The Magician.
The magician returns to the deck. But now we only begin our stories of fate, folly, and magic. Do not think I'm satisfied with this, but at least we have a place to begin.
Let's see what we get.
Now you have learned the simplest of ways to build your deck. Each challenge will provide its own unique trials. Here are some more tools to keep you in good stead.
Let's see what we got for saving the town of Westwind. We get the Ruby Ring, the Valiant Aegis, and Winter's Bane. Also, we get Man-Eating Tree, Gnomish Exchange, Lost Boy, Hopper Plague, and Westwind Tavern. Also coming through here, we did complete one thing. For convincing Merc to help Malacalypse, we get the Underneath. And away we go. I like the music. So, we have defeated the Magician.
As you play, you will find more options open to you. Should you find yourself blocked or
High
overly
Priestess,
challenged,
the Empress,
take the
or the
time to
Emperor.
explore the board. Unlocking cards will give you options you have not yet considered.
Interesting. Empress, High Priestess, or the Emperor? Well, we will be looking into these next time. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our video. We do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you thought, and as always, have a good one.